Yes, dear learners, students, there are two questions on the board. I am reading one. A moving mass, a moving body of mass m1 collides with other body of mass m2 elastically. Have polarizing body of mass m2 elastically. Originally elastic. How will you choose mass m1 so that mass m2 recoils number 1 with greatest speed, number 2 greatest momentum, and number 3 greatest kinetic energy? I am reading the question again. A moving body of mass m1 collides other body of mass m2 elastically. Means the collision between mass m1 and m2 is elastic. How will you choose mass m1 so that mass m2 recoils with number 1 greatest speed, greatest momentum, and greatest kinetic energy? I have switched off light. Now I will start here. So we know solution of question number 2. Sorry, a body of rest mass m0 is moving with speed c by 2, where c is the speed of light. Calculate its mass, momentum, and number 3 total energy and kinetic energy. Such questions are not told in classes while asked in board competitive exam, and the fact simple. Now, in case question number answer, question number 1, we know what is mass m1 is moving, mass m2, question number 2, moving body of mass m1 collide another body of mass m2 elastically at rest. Elastically, a body of mass m2 at rest. Elastically. ये question. Moving body of mass m1 collides with other body of mass m2 at rest elastically. So we know m1. Suppose the speed u1, u2 0, m2 0. So they collide. Now we know, simple here, we know in head-on elastic collision. Elastic collision. When a body of mass m1 collides, a body of mass m1 moving with velocity u1 with a body of mass m2 at rest, then v1 is equal to u1 bracket m1 minus m2 upon m1 plus m2. Dear student, you have to remember this. I told you in that video in which I derived the velocities after collision that we have to remember these. And what is v2? 2 m1 u1 upon m1 plus m2. This result, if you remember, otherwise you have to derive by applying law of momentum and energy. and basic fact which you want to prove, you will forget. तो नंबर 1 है with maximum speed v2, mass m2 required with maximum speed. So now from equation 2 we have क्या भाई v2 is equal to 2m1 u1 upon m1 plus m2, or this can be as 2u1 upon 1 plus m2 upon m1. हाँ भाई, तो you are asked how would you choose mass m1? तो for maximum velocity v2 will be greater if m2 upon m1 is smallest, will be greatest, I should say greatest if m2 upon m1 is smallest. So when m2 upon m1 will be smallest, it is only possible if m1 much greater than m2. In one sense, mass m1 should be infinitely large. तो तब ये अगर इन्फिनिट मान लें तो v1 बराबर 2u1 हो जाएगा, twice the speed. I gave the solution while discussing the special cases of head-on elastic collision. I think you have got it. But if m2 is very large, this ratio will be much smaller than 1, negligible. देखो ये negligible, see what thing is negligible. Once I was in the interview for a teacher, and I asked the candidate who was teaching physics for last 15 years, okay, please add 10 to the power minus 2 plus 10 to the power minus 8. So he was confused, and I find everybody is confused in this addition. They add the power, and they know that powers are added only when we multiply. अगर मेरी लाइट ऑफ करूँ तो शायद क्लियर है. Yes, it is more clear now. 10 to the power minus 2 plus 10 to the power minus 8 ऐड करना है. Get confused. In fact, 10 to the power minus 2 means 0.01 and it is 0.0071. तो ये नेगेटिव है, तो इसका आंसर सिर्फ 10 to the power minus 2 ही आएगा. तो that's the meaning here. If m2 upon m1 is negligible in comparison to 1, and exactly negligible if m2 this term becomes 0, and you know something divided by infinity is 0. Infinity means a big number with respect to some small number. Is that clear? So for a body of mass m2 to recoil with maximum speed, greatest speed, m1 should be very much greater than. This question was asked in Roorkee exam and test. Dear student, I am trying to make you so that you can appear in first attempt. Now, so you have to work hard. Listen, initially you will feel it hard, but things are very simple. If you learn the basics properly and you apply the basic properly, then there is nothing which is difficult. Now you are asked greatest momentum, number 2. Greatest momentum. Greatest नहीं लिखा, लिखेगा नीचे ड्रॉप करा। नंबर 2, greatest momentum. Momentum is product of mass and velocity. Body mass m1 strikes m2. To impart maximum momentum, the mass m2 should be such that there should occur maximum change in momentum. If m2 recoils with greatest momentum, then there should occur large change in momentum of mass m1. So when it will be possible, momentum, change momentum p2 minus p1, delta p. p2 means momentum after collision of mass m1 and p1 momentum of collision. So if p2, if it is recoil back, then velocity u1 equal to minus v1. Then it is possible. It is possible if m1 after collision returns back with same magnitude of velocity. From equation 1, v1 is equal to u1 bracket m1 minus m2 upon m1 minus m2 plus m2. So from here, if m1 become negligible, then v1 बराबर minus u1. So m1 become negligible with respect to m2. इनके m2 should be, है ना, very large. From this equation, v1 is equal to minus u1 if m2 is much greater than m1. So to recoil mass m2 with greatest speed, greater momentum, m2 should be large. For example, now if you throw a ball towards a wall, that strike the wall, mass of wall is infinitely large and recoil back, ball come back, bounce back. So in that case, momentum imparted to wall will be maximum. Though the wall will not appear to move, but we have imparted greater momentum. Now maximum kinetic energy. Maximum kinetic energy of m2 कब होगी? देखो, kinetic energy can neither be gained nor destroyed. It can be transferred or transformed. तो total velocity kinetic energy होती है half mv square. So if v2 is equal to u1 mass m2 velocity v1 है तो the whole kind energy will be transferred, and it is possible only if we know from one or two equation if m1 is equal to m2 by v2 बराबर हमारा है 2m1 u1 अपॉन m1 प्लस m2। तो if m1 इक्वल टू m2 हो जाए m हो जाए तो 2m और m तो 2u1 तो u1 हो जाएगा। तो for maximum kind energy two mass should be equal. So this is one solution. Now question number 2, very important. It is my special desire to explain you this question. What the question is saying थोड़ा आपके लिए नई बात है। मैं लिखा है body of rest mass m0 while telling about dimensions. I think in NCERT there is question कि Einstein proved that moving mass of a body is more than rest mass. Moving, when a body is in motion, the mass of body is slightly or maybe much more than the rest mass, depending upon speed. And the moving mass is the rest mass by this equation under root 1 minus v square upon c square, where v is the speed of object, c is the speed of light. What is v? Speed of object, and c speed of light. This is Einstein relativistic mass correction. Einstein proved this only mathematically. He did not. Einstein, in fact, was a scientist who kept on thinking while sitting on his table. So moving mass m, the mass when body has a speed v. So you are asked here if body moves with speed c by 2. If c v equal to c by 2, then calculate mass. पहला पूछा ना, calculate its mass, this moving mass. So that m is equal to m0 upon under root 1 minus v square, यानी कि c square by 4 और into c square. Since v is equal to c by 2, square करेंगे तो क्या होगा? c square upon 4, and it is left here m0 upon under root 1 minus 1 by 4. It will come out 2 upon root 3 m0. Dear student, this correction is applied only when particle move with close to speed of light, and particles like electron, proton, alpha particle, they can travel close to speed of light. In fact, only light photon can travel with the speed of light. There is only one particle which can travel with the speed of light, that is photon, light photon. No other object, according to Einstein, not according to me. Nobody can travel with the speed of light except photons. So here this m become what? 2 by root 3 m0. ये हो गया आपका क्या mass. Now momentum, you know momentum, product of mass and velocity. Momentum has magnitude. यहाँ magnitude निकाल लें, because momentum is vector quantity. T is equal to m into c by 2 है ना, और m क्या है? 2 by root 3 m0 into c by 2. So it is 1 by root 3 m0 c. Remember what is c here? The speed of light. You know the speed of light value. C is equal to 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. This is the speed of light. Practically, it has been determined. Now, momentum, then total energy. ये इम्पोर्टेंट बात है यहाँ पर, जिसके लिए मैं समझाना चाह रहा हूँ. When object is moving with tremendous speed, then total energy will be energy equivalent to its mass m. So total energy will be m or C by 2 whole square. Sorry, mc square. Sorry, mc square. What is m here? M equal to 2 upon root 3 m0 into c square. This will be the total energy. Now, m0 into c square. Total energy means energy equivalent to its moving mass. I told you while teaching different form energy and law of energy that mass and energy are relativistic. Now, total energy. This total energy equal to rest mass energy plus kinetic energy of mass m. So kinetic energy equal to total energy minus rest mass energy. Total energy is 2 by root 3 m0 c square or minus m0 c square. m0 c square the energy equivalent to rest mass. So it is here m0 c square common 2 by root 3 minus 1. As root 3 less than 2, so this value comes positive. My aim was only to explain you here that when speed of object is such that rest mass energy is comparable with kinetic energy, then we need to apply this fact. There is a question in our class 12 NCERT book which teachers leave, but that gives the idea. So these are the two questions which I solved specially for you. These are good questions. Please read carefully, make note of these, prepare the notes in your copy. Don't depend on, okay, I will see the video again. No, that is not proper method. Thank you.